And I went to this guy's house at the time, and he was a coke dealer. He had just gotten out of doing time. Like his wife sold coke to a cop, and he took the fall. And he was a Mexican dude, and he gave me this coke. And again, you know when you don't listen to people, I was always one of those people. He's like, Joey, I don't know what they put in this, but this shit, it's fucking strong. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, and I didn't snort in town. I waited till I got up to his house in the mountains, and I mingled with his family, and I fucking went out to the goddamn, RV, whatever it was. And at one point, then I started snorting coke. And guys, it was like 12 o'clock. I'm drinking Coors Light after Coors Light. I looked at the garbage. There must have been 30 upside down Coors Light. That's when I could snort coke and drink. I was probably 30, 31 years old. It's 4 a.m. That garbage can is fucking filled to the brim with Coors Light. And all of a sudden, I look out into the horizon. You know, it was like the moon was the light. You're outside. It's the mountains. And the way the moon was hitting the fucking thing, I started hallucinating from the speed in the coke. Something they had put in the coke was making me hallucinate. And I kept seeing guys with ropes like commandos swing down with their handles and point machine guns at me and then fall into the cloud, into the puff of snow. And I'm like, I can't deal with this. First, I had the mushroom incident because I clearly remember going, I think it's time to stop doing fucking drugs. Because I just saw, I almost crashed a plane in the bathroom when I did the fucking mushrooms. And I just saw fucking, you know, commandos. Arnold Schwarzenegger was coming down a tree with a bunch of other, and they all had white suits on and white Russian wool hats. I'm like, oh my God, I'm losing it. And I'll never forget making a double note going, I got to give drugs a break. But if you knew anything about me, I was back at it 4 nights later. So, but over the years, you know, I've eaten them. Some guy gave me a pound of them, and I had them in the office for a few weeks. Lee ate them and got sick. You know, you know, they were never my big thing. A couple of years ago, people started talking about the therapeutic values of mushrooms and microdosing and what else. Again, I don't even know where to start. You know, I was going through my own fucking nightmares, so I was thinking that maybe if I get my hands on some mushrooms, this shit would work out for me, you know. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just get some mushrooms, but I didn't know where to start. And then about 8 months ago, a friend of mine came over and he goes, I want you to try this. And he gave me some Silly's mushroom gummies. And they were okay. You know, they did the trick, I guess, you know, and they didn't do anything to me like people described. I have a hard time breathing on them. Like when I eat mushrooms and I go for a long walk, I'm choking on my breath, you know, like it's hard to breathe, even though on it uses those other mushrooms to help you breathe. I forget what the Shroom Tech Immune, Shroom Tech Sports. So I'm like, you know, I don't know if I should eat these things. Fast forward to this week. Silly sent me some chocolate bars. They wanted me to try. They're doing a chocolate bar. They got a tiramisu and they got a dark chocolate, you know, tiramisu for the Italians in my neighborhood. And I went, and they have other flavors, but I wanted to try the dark chocolate. And, yeah, it said to eat 4 pieces. So I had been eating 4 pieces 2 nights in a row, and nothing had really happened. I didn't even get clarity. I'm like, I don't know if this chocolate hits different. The next night, I showed up with 8 pieces. And my daughter had a softball game. And guys, I haven't been in touch with God in a long fucking time, okay? Every time you get high, you see the devil. Not this night. I was right there with God. I was on the softball field. The sky couldn't have been any bluer. The sun was gone already, kind of, sort of, but there were no clouds in the sky. There was no clouds. The sky was just blue. And I was watching the picture and my daughter and all the girls on the field, and the blue from the sky was like humming. Bzzz, and it was just feeling there. And I remember just going, oh, shit, I've entered the motherfucking Terror Dome. And I was as happy as I've been since my mother gave me birth. Like, I was to that point. Like, I'm like, the only thing that can make me happy in this is me being naked and my mother holding me with two hands and shaking me. Like, that's how warm I felt. And it didn't last for a long time. It just felt like that for like 13 minutes. Then I went back into my buzz and I enjoyed watching the fucking games. And you know what? My Wednesday was great and my Thursday was great. So last night I ate 8 more fucking pieces. No, like Friday night, I had 8 more pieces, and I had some ABX edibles that night to balance them out. Yeah, I ate like 8 ABX edibles. I ate like 1,600 milligrams. It was Friday, baby. It's Miller time, bitch. You know, it's Miller time. We had a great week, Law and Order. We went audio. Fucking the book went on the charts. We got to celebrate. I'm 60. What are you going to do? Go out and hang out with chicks and jump up and down? They don't want to see me. So I did the next best thing. I got high and I went to my daughter's softball game. What do you want from me? That's as good as it gets in my fucking world right now, you know? And I felt bad this week Theo was in town. I really want to go up there, and it was really Wednesday night when I did those mushrooms at the softball game, because that was the night that the game was supposed to. Yeah, I told you, we got a 5:30 game. I should be out of there by 7. It was a 6:15 game. I didn't get out there till fucking 8 something, and then the parents were talking shit. The mushrooms had me going, and then to make it fucking even worse, I dropped my daughter home, and it said to take the 18 north to get into something. And as soon as I got the 18 north, the truck fucking skid. 3 miles from me. I saw the smoke, and I had already passed the exit. So now I got stuck there for an hour and 10 minutes until the cops came and pulled the truck, and I had to go. And instead of pulling the right lane, they started from the left lane. So I was in the right lane stuck for fucking an hour and 10 minutes. Thank God I had gasoline, and thank God I had a fucking one of those. No, I didn't have no gummies. I had a joint to tame down the mushroom. I had one of those little joints with the fucking thing, and that was enough for me, my friend. So that was my fucking savior. But I felt, listen, guys, I'm a firm believer in energy and follow. Come on, man. I get all the way home. I drop my wife and daughter off. I get to get back in the car. The thing takes me away. I've never been before, because usually it just tells me to pick up the turnpike. And all of a sudden there's a truck accident. I drive on the 18 every fucking day for one reason or another. And all of a sudden I see a fucking truck accident. And nobody got hurt or nothing like that. It's just something happened with the tires. I don't know. I didn't ask the fucking cops. I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. But it's funny, like I always tell people, some nights, man, you just let it go. Something didn't want you to go there. Something or something. I work off energies a lot. Some nights, listen, they don't want you to go there. The other night, my friends invited me to dinner. I knew where I was walking into, I was going to cause a problem, because I didn't want to see one of my friends there. The friend that I didn't want to see never shows up to those dinners. Okay? And I know he doesn't want to see me. But the other night, Thursday night, I go, you know what? It's time for me to go up there and meet with these guys. They always invite me to dinner. So what if I have a problem with one of the guys? He's not going to show up anyway. I got home from kickboxing. My daughter's like, Dad, let's go eat tonight. I'm like, God damn it. Usually on Thursdays, they just want to go upstairs and watch something that comes on TV, and they make something to eat, something simple. Not that night. They wanted to go. So now I ended up going with them to get sushi at like 6:15. I didn't get out of there till like 7:30. By the time I got up north, it's 8:30. I'm like, you know what? Something didn't want me to go up there. Next fucking day, I go on Facebook. He was there. They took a picture, and he was there. So sometimes I let the timing, I don't push things sometimes, If you're not supposed to be there, you get pissed for 2 minutes, and then you go, wow. I went home, got high, and had a Carvel shake, and it was better than any time I would have with them. So it's just weird how life works itself out. And that's it, motherfuckers. It's Monday, the 15th. We're at the halfway mark. And it's going to be another fucking great week. Everything is coming into play, and I'm feeling better, and everything's working out. I don't know what podcast I'm doing this week. I think I got to get back on Sickler, give him some love, and that's it, cocksuckers. When I get the book signings in, I'll keep you posted. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm waiting until I do that TV thing for the 24th, and then I should have dates because it'll be a lot easier to announce them on that News 12. So I probably won't get the dates till about the fucking 24th of May. But I really want to see you guys. I really want to sign your book. I don't want to do any theaters or any comedy clubs. I don't want to do that. And then should like charge you again for the book. Just come to Borders. I don't care. If you bought the book at Barnes & Nobles, put it under your fucking purse and come in and sign, and we'll get a giggle and you can fucking leave and jump up and down. Besides that, I love you motherfuckers with all my heart. Stay black. Have a great week, and I'll be in touch. If you need me for anything, go to my Patreon. It's a fin to get in, and that's it, cocksuckers. I love you with all my heart. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Tip top motherfucking Magoo. And now for a word from my goddamn sponsors.